Today on the channel, we continue working on finishing the story. It is a chapter book, after all, with Cody Rhodes, Ultimate Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
And that's the end of the story. Oh, hey everybody, I was just finishing up my story, but we got another story to talk about here in today's video. Today, we got the WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition, Cody Rhodes. But for all your Cody Rhodes needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to finish this story the way we finish all the stories here on this review channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this is kind of the start of the story, or maybe chapter 2 of the story. I don't know who's keeping track of stories these days. But this is from WrestleMania 39, Cody Rhodes. Of course, you guys remember I was there live in person, my first WrestleMania ever. Quite the time over there in California. Unfortunately, the story was not finished that night, especially for me. Would have liked to have been there for that. But all things were corrected. All things were righted. The story was semi-finished. I don't know. The first part of the story, I guess, is finished now. Now it's unwritten. That's what we're doing. We're doing a whole nother story with Cody Rhodes. But 39 was the first try. 40, just a couple weeks ago as of filming this, Cody Rhodes got the job done. He is the champion now. So very cool thing to do here. And very cool to get in Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes once again, because we remember the last one, Mattel Creations exclusive. A lot of people missed out on that one. Some people liked it. Some people didn't. Not very few people were in the middle. It seemed like everybody either loved it or hated it. That was the way it went. And we'll compare that one later on in this video. But we're here about this one, the WrestleMania 39 version. Let's dive in. Let's see what's going on. Dare I say, let's see what all the fuss is about with good friend of the channel, good brother number one, Cody Rhodes. Always got to give Cody a shout out. One of the nicest guys ever. He really is a nice guy. You see him on social media. He's always giving tickets to people, you know, flying people to WrestleMania, things like that. Salt of the earth is what he is at the end of the day. And been very nice to me over the last couple years, as old Cody Rhodes. So quite the good guy when he doesn't have to be. That's the thing. He doesn't have to be. So shout out to Cody Rhodes, good friend of the channel. Shout out to WrestleMania 39 Cody Rhodes right here. Looking good. Big bubble window there. Plastic window like we're used to with these Ultimate Editions, of course. Unified packaging, at least as of right now. Got an extra head for Cody. You got the gear for Cody as well. You got his weight belt. A lot going on. Ultimate Edition right there. The American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes on the side. Same thing on the side over here. Nothing too fun on the top, as we know. On the back, we got the glamour shot of him in the ring. We got the glamour shot of the figure. We got the tail of the tape. We got the blurb. We're playing all the hits back there. Let's see what it says about our good friend, Cody Rhodes. Height 6'2", from Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful this time of year. Shout out to Atlanta. Finisher, the good old Crossroads. Career highlights, at least as of this time, Intercontinental Champion. It says, Cody Rhodes returned to the WWE for one reason, to finish the story his father, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, started, and finally win the WWE Championship. At WrestleMania 39, the American Nightmare got his chance to compete for the WWE Universal Championship in the main event. And it didn't go the way we wanted it to go. It didn't go, but 40, he got the job done. Fully expect we'll see a 40 Ultimate probably a year from now. I could see that happening, and we'll finish the story when that time does come. If we're still all here, you never know. But let's get him out of the package. Once again, let's see what all the fuss is about. And Cody, just like myself, writing that little book there, I have to finish the story. He does. And then it does say, so what do you want to talk about up here? Well, Cody, let me start. Where do I begin with my discussion? I love to talk, as you guys do know. But there it is. You'll see you later. Goodbye. We got Cody in the plastic prison looking good. Better get the hardest working scissors out of the package right here. We're going to cut off all these twist ties. I would usually cut over to Todd McFarlane right about now with all these twist ties, but as we do know, Todd McFarlane, sleeping on the couch right now, absolutely hates wrestling figures. He hates it. And Todd, wake up. Oh, he's not. He turned over. But Todd, I think he hates wrestling figures because he doesn't have the wrestling figure line. I feel like if he did have a wrestling figure toy line, he'd be all in. He'd be eating it up. He'd be like, oh yeah, this is the greatest thing ever. I love these wrestling figures. He'd be all in. I could just see it. Old Todd from the couch. Keep us guessing at all times. That's what he does. All right, Cody's out. Gotta get these hands. Gotta get these weight belts. Got a lot going on in here with old Cody. We're giving the old see you later, goodbye, twist ties everywhere. Let's get rid of those. Maybe I'll sprinkle them on Todd McFarlane's face while he's sleeping on the couch. That would be something. That would be something. That's a true power move, Todd. He's not listening, he's sleeping. But let's get down to it. Let's look at these accessories. We got 2 gripping hands. No fist to Cody Rhodes Fury. What are we doing? Cody wants to throw some punches and bunches. He can't do that here. No extra hands with that. That's where the Ultimates feel not quite as Ultimate as they used to be. I feel like every Ultimate figure should have every single hand combination. You should have the open, the gripping, and the fist, and that's minimum. Then if you're a certain wrestler that has, you know, an iconic hand gesture or something, you should have those as well. So not quite Ultimate in the hand department. That's what I'm going to say here, but you do got the splayed out hands here. The open hands is going to give you a little bit of that kind of thing going on if you need to. And then 2 gripping hands as we did discuss. We do get the new Cody weight belt here, a little bit different. Boy, it seems very, very thin, that is for sure. Doesn't feel like, I don't know, I will compare it to the other one, I guess, here in a little. I can do it right now. I do got it right here. It is different style, but it doesn't, this one feels more heavy duty. This feels a little cheaper, maybe a little thinner to me. Your mileage may vary, as we like to say here on the channel, but boy, it feels like it's a little harder to clasp together as well. So this is definitely a new one. Not quite up to the old Jakks Classic standards with the Hulk Hogan ones, I'll say that. But it does say Cody there, white against the gold writing. Good for what it is, but doesn't feel as nice as this one. So I'd be interested in your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Then we do get the full-on outfit here. We get the jacket, we get the arms looking good. Of course, a lot of people complained about the first Cody Rhodes Ultimate figure, saying I didn't like the garbage bag material, whatever you want to call it, the soft goods jacket. And I understand why Mattel would do that, because the Supreme one from Jazzwares was out roughly around the same time. They wanted to make a point of difference, make it different. I think that was the right move at the end of the day, but I think a lot of people will be happier with this one, as we do know. So we'll see. Once again, we'll compare them in the video here, but very good there. You got the old Cody logo on the back. Of course, very ornate, very, I don't know, almost like a Prince, I guess. Prince, King, whatever you want to call it. Just very regal here. A beautiful robe here, of course, with Cody Rhodes. Now we're going to get down to the figure itself. We got 2 head sculpts here. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some new Cody head sculpts. I feel like they've really ran the other ones into the ground. Once again, gotta get the most out of your molds. I understand that. But we need some more Cody head sculpts. I think it's time, and I have to imagine here, maybe later this year, we're going to finally get some new head sculpts on Cody. It makes sense. They got to change it up. They've burned through all these other ones, I will say. One thing I've noticed in a lot of Ultimate Editions lately as well, I don't know if you guys are noticing this, very bobbleheady. There's a lot of bobbleheading. Usually we get the frog legs going on. Not so much frog legs here. It's bobbleheadness. And we saw that on his last Ultimate. We see this on a few Ultimates as of late. So what's up with that, as the Hurricane would say. So first head out of there, you got the stoic Cody. Just kind of there, Cody. He's just standing there looking, 1,000-foot stare is what he's doing. Blonde hair looking good. Looks like Cody. There's no mistaking this for anybody else. You know who that is all day long. Now this head sculpt does have the tattoo painted on the neck, which looks kind of strange because, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what is going on here. It almost looks like the tattoo's finished even without it being on his face, but you got it over onto his neck there, and then you got it down here. I think we've said this before in Cody unboxings. I think they should keep the tattoo off the face, off of here anywhere. I know that might not be lifelike. He has a little bit maybe over to here, but I would keep it all down there. It's just a toy at the end of the day, and I think it makes sense. It looks better. When this head turns, it just looks so strange. It doesn't make sense. So I'd just leave it off the head completely. I don't know. I have no problems with that. I wouldn't have no problems with that. I don't know if others would, but let's leave it off the face. Just keep it down to the neck only, because it's really weird as you got it on the head on this one, but then this one, it's not on the head. So doesn't make a lot of sense there. I don't know. And then one other thing to note here is the size differences between these 2 heads. This head, obviously, he's got the open mouth, makes the head look a little bit longer, but I mean, this is a giant head next to this one. It looks like he's just way bigger. It doesn't look like they're the same toy line's heads. This is so much bigger. It almost reminds me of End of Days Jakks Ruthless Aggression, where those heads got so giant compared to the body. So we do notice that. I do like the Screamin' sculpt on this one. I think I actually used it on the last Ultimate, and we'll pull that out here in a second once again. But this one looks like Cody as well, just a little bit more of an expression on this one, no doubt. Blonde hair throughout. Looks good. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have any issues with either of these face scans. I wish we just had something new. And this being an Ultimate, I really would like another head sculpt as well with this one. But beggars, we can't be choosers at the end of the day. But we can run through the articulation real quick. Head removable, back forth, side to side. Like I said, a little bobbleheady there. Don't like that. Butterfly shoulders. Arms go all the way around for us. Bicep cut, of course. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Hits continue. Hands back and forth, side to side. Hands removable. Hula hoop at the top. traditional waist, of course. Those big old Cody splits. Oh, he's doing the splits all day long, working that balance beam, working the pommel horse, working everybody over. Leg does go up, thigh cut, love the drop down hips, kinda. Double jointed knees, not pinless in the knee department. We will mention that. You do get a boot cut, ankles back and forth, up and down. Then you get the toe articulation like a young Todd McFarlane. Todd, wake up from the couch. Todd, wake up. We're talking toe articulation. Oh, he doesn't care. He's just in a bad mood today. He's in a bad mood. Somebody get another Batman figure for Todd over there on the couch. I'll get my kids. Get Todd a Batman figure. Who knows? But looking good here. You do got a little bit of chest hair there for old Cody Rhodes. Would love to see real chest hair. Just saying. You got the Dream logo. How about tattoo right there on the chest as well. Got the tape on the fist as well. Forgot to mention that. Good ab crunch on this one too, or I should say hula hoop ab crunch at the top. Really nice feel on this one. The joints feel very, very tight. It's just the head that's loose. You do get the old Cody logos throughout. Of course, the gear matches the robe that he came with. You got the white boots, the Nightmare logo there. You do get 2 knee pads here with the design on them. I do like that because it does block up a little bit of the joints there with the pins. I like to be able to block those pins up. But it does look good, looks very regal, and Cody figures, for the most part, always feel really good in hand. If I was a player out there, it feels like he would play really well. Like, you just have good matches, he's got smooth articulation. This feels like a smooth figure to play with, if that is your thing. And there's definitely kids going to be playing with this one, there's no doubt about it. But a good figure all in all. I do like what I see here. I like how this goes. Of course, I forgot to mention these arms are removable. That's very cool. You just plug these out, plug them back in. Goes in very easy, goes out, and then you can just switch it to these arms if you want to. Very easy plug and play. Can see some people buying 2 of these, displaying both looks, and if it goes to clearance or there's a deal, I wouldn't be past that. But I do like this figure. I like this figure a whole lot. I like that it represents a WrestleMania I was at. That is really fun as well. Really, the only negative I have with this figure at all is the head. It's too bobbleheady, and we're seeing that more and more, and I'm not sure what we could do to fix that. I could put a little sticky tack in there, I guess, if I wanted to. But we shouldn't have that issue right out of the package, as we do know. We do fit on a Mattel WWE Ringside Collectible stand. Of course, use discount code Kyle to save 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Cody fitting right on there. Pretty good, pretty good. And then we got the original Cody right here. And that's like I said, I had the screaming head on this one, so I guess I'll use the regular one over here. But once again, we got that bobblehead on this. I just don't understand the bobblehead nature. Not sure what's going on with that. Not sure what's going on. Don't like the bobblehead. I don't like the new weight belt. But besides that, a great Cody. Have to imagine, like I said, we'll get the WrestleMania 40 version maybe a year from now, and I'm hopeful that that is truly the ultimate Cody. We'll get all the heads, we'll get a new head by then, we'll get all the hands we want, get the outfit that he wore, the mask would be amazing with that one, and of course championship belt to go with it. Should be the ultimate Cody, maybe next year, 2025. Going to be dangerous. Going to be dangerous. But there it is, Cody Rhodes, Ultimate Edition. What are your guys' thoughts? Is it a pickup? Is it a pass? Is it a long game? Is it the dreaded no game? Are you waiting for the next one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day. Of course, we've got 2 YouTube channels. You can get early access to both channels over on my Patreon. Best way to support the channel. You get all the figure photography. You get the pizza reviews. You get the dog stuff. You get the monthly giveaways, monthly Q&As, plus all the videos early. And like I said, best place to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget, my story, I finished it about a month ago, and it's up for sale at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. It is the complete guide to Jakks Class Superstar Series. Almost 700 pages of content. Check it out. Thank you, guys and gals, if you have. And of course, follow along. Hit me up on social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Cody Rhodes, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.